There is no greater sacrifice known to man than to lay down one's life in the defense of the nation. A very good morning to your principal sir, respected supervisors, colleagues and my dear children. Martyrs Day is observed on January 30 every year to mark the death anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, known as the father of the nation across the country. Martyrs Day or Shaheed Divas aims to pay tribute to the freedom fighters who sacrificed their lives fighting for the freedom, welfare and progress of India. Let's pay our humble tribute to the great soul to honor his sacrifices. And for this, may I request the supervisors, teachers present here to kindly come forward to pay floral tribute to the father of our nation. May I request respected Subhashi Madam to kindly come forward and share her thoughts. Madam.
Thank you, Sonali Madam. Good morning, everyone. Respected Principal Sir, esteemed teacher colleagues, and my dearest children. Today, we are assembled here to observe the death anniversary of the father of our nation, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. So Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was assassinated on this day by Nathuram Godse when he was going to address the multi-faith prayer in the Birla House. Before he could reach the dais, Nathuram Godse came out of the crowd and took him. Though the noble soul fell down there, but uttering the word Hey Ram. So this speaks the personality of Mahatma Gandhi, the last word what he gave to us, Hey Ram. So Mahatma Gandhi became the most respected spiritual and political leader of India. He is revered worldwide, not only for his struggle against British imperialism, not only he gave the Indians the test of independence, but also the non-violent method of protest which inspired many civil rights movements all over the world. Children, if you will see Martin Luther King Jr. of America, Nelson Mandela of South Africa, all were motivated by the mantra of Mahatma Gandhi. So today we will not discussed about his personality, who is an example for all of us, let us inculcate some values by drawing from his life to get the happiness in our life. So children, we all know that he was a born leader. So I must request you all to be the leader in your life, and to be the leader, it is important to find out mission. And for Mahatma Gandhi, his highest mission was service to the people. So let us go to our place on the banner that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. So children, because of this quality only, Mahatma Gandhi was able to draw millions of Indians towards him, who not only believed him but also trusted him. So children, to be the leader, you have to set the mission first, and your mission must be a selfless mission. Then let's come to his personality. We all know that he was in prison, he was insulted, he was beaten, and many more. So despite of everything, he had the strongest weapon with him, that is persistence. He never gave up his weapon to fight against the British. So children, be persistent, because this is the key to success. We all know that he is very honest in his thought and action. So we must be also be honest in our thought and action, otherwise we cannot achieve anything. And the most important or the most powerful weapon that he had was Satyagraha. It was a soul force. Truth is the very substance of that force. A Satyagrahi, according to him, could not inflict pain. He cannot want destruction of his enemy. Rather, by appealing to the conscience of the oppressor, we can win the battle. So children, let us now take the place on this day to be the Satyagrahi in the struggle of our life. Take the path of ahimsa and non-violence to win the battle of our life. So let's say, Jai Hind, Jai Mahatma. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for your valuable words. Vaishnava Janato Tere Kariyeje, Peed Parai Janeru. One of the favorite songs of Mahatma Gandhi, which means one who is a Vaishnava, knows the pains of others, does good to others without letting pride enter his mind. With this, may I now request Saudamini Madam and her team to pay a small tribute and present the famous version of Gandhiji.
Hey Ram, 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 Hey Ram. वैष्णव जन तो तेरे कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने रे। वैष्णव जन तो तेरे कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने रे। पर दुखी उपकार करे तोए, पर दुखी उपकार करे तोए, मन अभिमान ना हारे रे। वैष्णव जन तो तेरे कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने रे। वैष्णव जन तो तेरे कहिए जे सकल लोक मां सबुरे वंदे, निंदा न करे तेरी रे। वैष्णव जन तो तेरे कहिए जे समदृष्टि तृष्णा त्यागे परस्त्री जेने मात रे समदृष्टि तृष्णा त्यागे परस्त्री जेने मात रे जीभा थकी हसत न होए जीभा थकी हसत न होए परघर जननी के लिए वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे मोह माया लपिरहि जेने दृढ़ वैराग्य जेना मन मारे मोह माया लपिरहि जेने दृढ़ वैराग्य जेना मन मारे राम नाम सुखारि रे रागे राम नाम सुखारि रे रागे सकल तीरथ तेना तन मारे वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने रे पर दुखे उपकार करे तोए पर दुखे उपकार करे तोए मन अभिमान ना आने रे वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने रे वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने रे वैष्णव जन तो वैष्णव जन तो वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे
Thank you, madam, for such a melodious performance. Now, I would like to request Divyajyoti Das and Shivangi Subadarshani of Standard 9 to express their views.
No greater sacrifice known to man or woman other than giving one's life in the service of the nation. Greetings of the day, everyone. This is Shivangi Shubhodarshini from Class 9D, feeling highly jubilant and notable to have got the right set of circumstances to speak on Martyrs' Day. Every year on January 30th, India observes Shahid Divas or Martyrs' Day to commemorate the sacrifices made by numerous brave soldiers and commanders. This day also marks the 74th assassination day of Bapu, the ideal of non-violence. The ideals of non-violence were the central to Mahatma Gandhi's beliefs. The conception of ahimsa became the guiding principle of his politics to resist the colonial power in a vast and deeply divided society. He once famously stated that my politics are subservient to my religion. Also, at the end of his autobiography, My Experiments with Truth, he reiterated his commitment to finding truth through ahimsa, noting that there is no other God than truth. He strongly believed that only means for realizing truth is ahimsa. But all his chaos came to an end when the Hindu fanatic Nathuram Godse assassinated him. Today is his 74th death anniversary, and I feel extremely ashamed to say that the world is divided. The Central Powers and the Allied Powers are divided once again. The world is preparing for World War III. Ukraine and Russia are fighting for power. Afghanistan is burning, and it is needless to say that humanity is dead. Protests are sent all over India. Doctors, farmers, and students, everybody is protesting. UP, West Bengal, Punjab, and southern India is burning. While the country is celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, it is important to reiterate the beliefs and the sacrifices made by the soldiers in the border every single day. I would like to sign off by telling that the man's materialistic body is dead, but his beliefs are still alive. Thank you.
ये देश है वीर जवानों का, अलबेलों का, मस्तानों का, ये देश है दुनिया का गहना, यहाँ चौड़ी छाती वीरों की, यहाँ भोली सकले हीरों की, ये देश है दुनिया का गहना, ये देश है दुनिया का गहना. Exactly. My golden bird India is the Kohinoor that can be expressed in words. But was it initially the gold? As pure gold never fears the flame. Similarly, many intruders came to this pure land to steal its fame. But the unsung Martyrs and the real son of Mother India always proved them wrong. And the result is the shining, stroking, cultured India the world visualizes today. Warm greetings of the day. I, Dibya Jyoti Das, feeling highly obliged to present my views on the red-lettered occasion of Martyrs' Day. So, here is a question for you. What comes to your mind when you think about the term Marty? Oh, sorry for rectification. Marty is not just a term. It is not about a person. Rather, it is about a personality. The emotions, the patriotism, and the pain behind the innocence. And finally, the freedom. Yes, bookishly, a martyr is one who suffers from death while renouncing or advocating a religional belief as demanded by an external agent. But freedom is not a religion. Rather, it is the right of each and every person, and the frustration that can lead to the extent of giving its most precious gift from heaven, the life is formed internally by the emotions of that martyr. Yes, the martyr. There will be hundreds who will melodramatically promise to do work for the country, but the one who always fight for the sake of its country freedom and sacrifices his life for the sake of its country freedom is known as a martyr. Many often the thought came to our mind, is calling to be martyr is an insult? But the answer is a big no. The history is the proof of this. Many great martyrs like Mahatma Gandhi, Lala Lajpat Rai, Bhagat Singh are the persons whose godly figured name are written in golden letters of history. January is the day when father of our nation, Sri Mahatma Gandhi, was assassinated. And on March 23, three brave son of Mother India, Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, and Sukhdev, are hanged to death. They all taught us that there is no love greater than the love of the country. These martyrs, like Mahatma Gandhi and Bhagat Singh, never needs an introduction. They are the specialty of our country. And to pay the homage to these types of martyrs, we celebrate the Martyr Day on 30 January every year. In every field, we can show that we are the martyr of our country. Let us take place to walk on the path of truth and non-violence and bravery, and let be the martyr of our country. At last, but not the least, martyrdom is not the ending. Rather, it is a new beginning of a new idea in a new soul. So, let us continue this martyrdom to a new range, and let's say, खून से खेलेंगे होली जब वतन मुश्किल पे है, सरफरोशी की तमन्ना अब हमारे दिल में है. आओ मिलकर करे देश को सलाम और जोर से बोले मेरा भारत है महान, मेरा भारत है महान. जय हिंद.
Thank you, children. Now, let us have a glimpse of the life story of Mahatma Gandhi through a documentary, followed by a PowerPoint presentation by Yashantu Mahanti of 109.
A very good morning to one and all, and warm greetings of the day. Martyrs Day is not a day to remember Mahatma Gandhi, but it is a day to remember the martyr of the nation. When the tyrant dies, his rule is over. But when the martyr dies, his rule begins. The martyr was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. Let's discuss who was Mahatma Gandhi. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi is popularly known as Mahatma Gandhi, which is not a name which needs a definition, rather it defines the nation. He is a renowned activist, an authoritative and a powerful political speaker. He devised a new method to fight for independence by following the path of ahimsa. These are the glazons of the eternal sleep of Mahatma Gandhi on the day of the assassination. What really happened behind the assassination? The assassination of Mahatma Gandhi, Nathuram Godse considered himself to have been accommodating Muslims during the partition of India and Pakistan. Nathuram Godse was a Hindu nationalist from Pune, Maharashtra, a member of the political party the Hindu Mahasabha, as well as the former member of RSS, the right wing of Hindu Parliamentary Voluntary Organization. What really happened on the day of the assassination? Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated on 30th Jan 1948 at the Birla House. The witnesses say that when Mahatma Gandhi stepped above the topmost floor of the Birla House, Nathuram Godse fired 3 bullets at Gandhi's chair and he laid down dead. What happened after the assassination of Gandhi? The Gandhi mother trial was opened on May 1948. Gandhi's assassinators, Godse and Apte, were captured by the crowds and also sentenced to death on 8 November 1949. And they were both hanged in the Ambala jail in 15th November 1949. Thank you everybody. Have a nice day ahead.
Now we are going to present the Ram Yun by our singing talents under the guidance of our music guru, Mr. Sodamani Tripathi.
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम 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 भज प्यारे तो सीताराम 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 भज प्यारे तो सीताराम जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम हे राम 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 हे
It was really mesmerizing. Now, may I request Pragya Madam to propose the vote of thanks?
Revered Principal Sir, respected supervisors, respected colleagues in charge of the Anand House, Social Science Coordinator, and my dear colleagues and my loving children. A very warm and graceful morning to all. I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this great memorable day. My heartfelt thanks to our Principal Sir, Mr. Niranjan Swain, for constantly guiding and supporting us. My special thanks to Mrs. Subhashri Singh, the supervisor, for such an inspirational speech. My heartfelt thanks to the social science coordinator, Mrs. Rajeshri Patnaik, and the Anand House in charge, Mrs. Ruchira Mohanty, for organizing such an event. My special thanks to our singing talents, Swati and Sweta, along with Lakshmi ma'am and Sodamini madam, for such a lovely performance on Mahatma Gandhi's favorite bhajan. I take this opportunity to thank all the technical staff, the non-teaching staff, the videography team, and along with all the teachers who have been present here with our loving children for making this event a successful one. I thank you all once again. Jai Hind.